A blind man enters a cozy restaurant and settles into a chair with a confident tap of his cane. The waiter, who also owns the place, approaches with a warm smile and hands him a menu. "Excuse me, sir," the blind man says politely. "I can't read the menu since I'm blind. Instead, could you bring me a dirty fork from a previous customer? I'll smell it and decide from there." The owner raises an eyebrow, puzzled, but shrugs and heads to the stack of used dishes. He grabs a greasy fork and returns, placing it in the blind man's hand. The blind man lifts the fork to his nose, inhales deeply, and nods. "Ah, perfect. Meatloaf and mashed potatoes, please." Amazed, the owner mutters to himself, "Unbelievable," and hurries to the kitchen. His wife, the cook, listens wide-eyed as he recounts the odd request. The blind man enjoys his meal and leaves a generous tip before departing. A few days later, he returns. The owner, flustered, hands him a menu again. "Sir, it's me, the blind man," he reminds him with a chuckle. "Oh, my apologies. I didn't recognize you," the owner says, embarrassed. "I'll get that fork right away." He fetches another dirty fork and presents it. The blind man sniffs it thoughtfully. "Delicious! I'll have the macaroni and cheese with broccoli." The owner walks away, scratching his head, convinced the blind man might be toying with him. He confides in his wife, "Next time, I'm testing him." The blind man finishes his meal and leaves once more. The following week, the owner spots him approaching and dashes to the kitchen. "Mary, rub this fork on your panties before I take it to him," he whispers with a mischievous grill. Mary rolls her eyes but complies, handing the fork back with a smirk. As the blind man sits down, the owner is ready. "Good afternoon, sir. I remembered you this time. Here's your fork." The blind man brings it to his nose, takes a long whiff, and breaks into a sly smile. "Well, I didn't know Mary worked here."